Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome back to the 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 2025 powered by Fancode. It's the final fixture of the evening, match number 16. Ajman will be looking for the first victory of the tournament against Team Dubai, live and exclusive from the home of cricket in the UAE. That is, of course, the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Right then, all in readiness. What about the toss? Over to you, Shoaib Ahmed.
Toss time for match number 16. It's Ajman taking on Team Dubai. I've got the two captains with me for the flip of the coin. For Ajman, it's Ansh Tandon. For Dubai, it's Ronak Panoli. And also, we've got our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, with us. The home side today is Ajman. So, Ansh, you'll flip the coin. Ronak, you will call. Go for it. Heads is the call. It's gone a long way. Head it is. So, Ronak, congratulations. What do you want to do and why?
Going to bat first. Been our norm throughout the tournament. We back our batsmen to get a reasonable target and hope our bowlers come in the second half and defend that. But obviously we didn't be up to the mark in the first game. But we hope that we can come out here and play some good cricket today.
A mixed bag of performances from Team Dubai. One area that you would like to improve as a team?
I think our batting in the second half of the innings has been poor. Most teams accelerate after the fifth over mark. I think we got off to good starts and then we just throw that away. With our bowling, I think we've been erratic. We haven't been sticking to plan. So I hope that we have a complete game today in the form of a W against Ajman today.
Tell us, you saw that first game, 115 on the board in the first innings. What do you think is a good score now?
Look, I think we'll try to breach that 100 mark, try to get 110. Our bowlers are good. Again, we have to back them to come out here and get some performances in. I think there's going to be a little bit of dew as well. So maybe the ball might skid on a little bit more and help our fast bowlers a bit more.
Team news?
We're unchanged.
All the best.
Thank you.
Ansh, they are batting first. Were you also looking to bat or are you happy bowling?
No, I'm actually happy bowling because that's what I want to do when I win the toss.
Yeah, it becomes a lot easier to chase when you know what you're chasing in the second innings.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, conditions doesn't really matter because we have been playing in this stadium for a very long time now. But for me personally, I feel like in T10, if you have a target set, it's easier to bat as a team.
At the bottom of the table currently, Ajman, but you've still got some matches left.
Yeah, I think we have got like 9 more games to go and I think we are going to climb up the stage very soon.
Give us your team news.
So we have 2 changes. Mohsin is out and Muzammil is in. And Sagir is out. And the other one, who is the other one? Shahrukh Amin is in.
Yeah. Well done. All the best. Give us a good game.
All right. Thank you so much.
Right. So the news from the centre is that Dubai have won the toss and they have decided to bat first.
Thank you very much, Shoaib. So news from the sidelines, it is Dubai who have once again won the toss and elected to bat first. Let's take a look at the playing 11. Dubai have gone in unchanged. So Angad Nehru keeps his spot in the side. Amar Badami is in there as well. Ronak Panoli, the captain. A lot will depend on how he leads the batting form. Vaibhav Govikar has been very good in the tournament so far. For Ajman, Ankur Sangwan, Ansh Tandon, Harshit Seth, Mohammad Aftab Javed. So a lot of left-arm spinners in the side. Muzammil Qasim is the googly bowler. Saeed Nazir, the seamer. Salman Shahid, wicket-keeper batter. Shahrukh Amin gets an opportunity this evening. Dashing left-hander. And they have Usman Khan, Zohair Iqbal and Sohaib Khan to complete their playing 11. So 2 competitive sides joining me in the comm box to live the action of match number 16 of the Emirates D10. It's Rizwan or Rahman. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Ahmed Khwaja. Interesting match lined up. Team Dubai, they've got those starts, but they just could not sustain those runs. They need to score big. The likes of Ronak Panoli would love to see Israr coming to the party as well as Syed Haider Wasisha.
Yeah, absolutely. Some big names that haven't quite delivered. This young lad certainly has. The teenager. Already a 50 to his name. His first ever in D10. And that was a fabulous performance indeed. Opening alongside his captain, Ronak Panoli, left-hand, right-hand combination. It will be Muzammil Qasim Khan, the googly bowler. Does not have a wicket to his name in the tournament so far, but he's a very, very fine bowler. Let's take a look at the field. Long on and a deep mid-wicket in place in the power play. Ring field on the offside. And we are all in readiness. Plenty of chirp coming in from the wicket-keeper of Ajman already. Let's see if that will play on the mind of Ronak Panoli. He was looking good in the previous match. Got 15 off 9 quick fire runs. But unfortunately threw his wicket away. And after that, Dubai lost their way as well. First ball. Oh, this is a top edge. Fine leg. Ankur. Oh, just couldn't get there. just seemed to be drifting away from him.
But there was an opportunity provided by Muzammil, and he cannot believe it. Where is those starts that you've got to take right from the beginning, and unfortunately just could not get to the reach of it. And Ronak Panoli just trying to go big right off the first delivery, almost got there.
Yeah, just trying to hit the ball too hard. He could have just deflected it. Open spaces towards that long leg region. He would have had an easy boundary. So a lucky escape for the Dubai skipper. Zainullah, the left-hander. Watchfully played and safely off the mark. Good decision, I feel, to give Muzammil the new ball.
A change of leadership. It was Sagir Khan who was leading, who's been named in the UAE playing squad against T20s for Bangladesh. So Ansh Tandon donning the skipper's hat.
Yeah, that's a major loss. Struck on the pad, but clearly drifting down leg. Yeah, Sagir Khan getting that wonderful news this morning of his call up to the T20I squad for that series versus Bangladesh. Well deserved. Definitely well deserved.
Oh, certainly. Look at that delivery from Muzammil. Quite a known name in the domestic circuit. And can pull both ways. Quite an impressive bowler. And it's difficult to read him through.
Yeah, very astute with the new ball. Swing and a miss again. How did that miss the off stick? Oohs and ahs from Ajman.
Spectacular. Spectacular from Muzammil. Let's have a look at that delivery one more time. Oh my goodness gracious me. Could have easily went on to hit the timber.
Doesn't use his feet a lot. Pulled and there's a fielder in the deep. What a great effort from Sohaib Khan. Just fell on his back and dribbled away. And unfortunately it will cost them 6.
He's got the timely jump. Just could not latch on to it. Sohaib Khan. Look at that. Magnificent effort in the field. Timely jump. It just was over him. And Ronak Panoli will have a sigh of relief.
We've seen quite a few spectacular catches already in the D10. He almost pulled off another one. So in the end, a lucky escape for Ronak. A lucky escape for Team Dubai. Waiting for confirmation whether it's a 4 or a 6. It certainly is a boundary. Flirting with danger in that first over. Non-stop entertainment as per usual. Take a look at that leap, Rizwan. That was something out of the NBA.
Great athleticism. Sohaib Khan. Brilliant. Just checking on that boundary. Oh. Was it in or out? I think that will be a maximum, I reckon.
Yeah, just bumped off his shoulder and beyond the ropes. So waiting for the final call from umpire Nadeem Anjum, the senior match official in the middle. Meanwhile, Ankur Sangwan is ready to go, and yes, it's given as a 6. So the first over produces 8 runs for Team Dubai. Ankur is already in readiness. He'll be bowling to the left-hander Zainullah. There is a long on and a square leg in position in case he looks for that flick or that sweep. Very fine bowler is Ankur. I'm a big fan of this lad.
Oh, he certainly has done well. And the leadership skills, now that Ankur he usually loves to bowl in the power play. Ansh Tandon leading the pack today.
Just straightening on the left-hander. That should not have been a single. It was straight to Syed Nazir at short mid-wicket. So need to be a lot sharper.
And they're standing at the edges as well. And with that drop and run is quite possible. But yet again, I would still remind of those quick starts that you've got to take as a fielder.
Yeah, you cannot be on your heels, that is for sure. Long on and deep mid in position for Ronak Panoli. Coming around the wicket is Ankur Sangwan. Arm delivery. He has 3 or 4 different kinds of arm deliveries, especially with the way he presents the seam of the ball.
And watch out for the wrong one as well. He's got a lot of variations up his sleeve, Ankur Sangwan. Complimenting Muzammil, apart from that delivery that is bowled, which went for a maximum. He's been clinical.
Looking for that slog sweep but not connecting cleanly is Zainullah. So not putting pace on the ball is working for Ajman.
And both the batters, they love that pace on offer. And to their surprise, Team Ajman have started with spin options and it has worked in their favor so far.
Oh, poor delivery. Straying down leg. And there's nobody at that long leg position.
Easy pickings for Ronak Panoli. It was a half tracker, was a bit low as well, but he's comfortably placed it towards the deep square leg region.
Yeah, that is the compromise when you have a mid wicket. The square leg, fine leg in the circle. You just have to miss those fielders next to the leg umpire. So they've got their first boundary. Already have a 6 to their name. Ronak Panoli looking to tee off. It's high time he came in with a big innings. Call is for 2. Firmly struck, and yeah, they will get it. Needed a dive rather than putting the boot down. Such a tremendously gifted cricketer is Ronak Panoli.
Oh, he certainly is. He gets those starts always, Ahmed. It's just that he's not been consistent enough. You've got to get on to make those big ones, big 60s, 70s, especially in the T10 format.
Another arm ball, just presenting seam up and pushed down towards long on for a single. So not a bad power play session for either side really. 18 for no loss after 2. So they're hanging on to the floating power play over just yet. Muzammil will have the field spread. Sweeper cover, long off, long on, and 3 men on the onside. What do you reckon about that choice to hang on to that power play over?
And I think that's a good move because they've just scoring at about 9 runs an over. They would like to see the spinners off and probably wait for Zohair Iqbal, some pace battery to come on to bowl so that they can capitalize that pace on offer.
Yeah, makes sense to me. Then they can really go hammer and tongs after him. Drop and run. Calmly done by Zainullah. I'm really quite taken aback by his massive improvement in his batting. It's just, I knew he could bat, that he was capable. But over the years, the last 2 or 3 years that I saw Zainullah, he was always just batting at number 7, number 8, the occasional cameo. But now he's a proper frontline opener. This is high. Deep square leg settling. And no mistake made. Eventually, Muzammil Qasim gets his man.
Well. Ronak Panoli yet again after providing that wonderful start for the team was trying to go big towards the onside. And a very good catch in the deep by Sohaib Khan. He did try to hold on to that catch earlier on, but this time comfortably taken. Ronak Panoli departs after scoring 16 of 11. The first one goes down for Dubai, 20 for 1.
Hard hitting Israr Ahmed coming in at 3. He has had a very quiet tournament so far. Only 25 runs. It's high time he came to the D10 this season. Oh, this is close. Or is it? Maybe just sneaking past leg stump.
Absolutely right. Going down the leg and height factor also. Have a look at that. Yeah, certainly slightly above. Quite animated there, Muzammil. Another brilliant delivery. It's tough to read him, Ahmed Khwaja. I have played against him. It's not easy to pick him for sure.
Yeah, you cannot play him like a leg break bowler. Think of him as a wrist spinning off spinner. That is what he does. He brings the ball into you. And whenever you shape up for the cut, you get in trouble against Muzammil Qasim Khan. Keeping a touch low. Oh, it's given as a wide. It was marginal, but beyond the tram lines.
Line belongs to the Empire. You've got to be immaculate. Zainullah yet to fire. All eyes will be on Israr.
This is close. This is given. Playing across the line is always perilous. And Zainullah has been trapped in front.
Brilliant stuff from Muzammil. Beautiful. And no hesitation whatsoever for Empire Nadeem Anjum. The finger goes up and Zainullah will have to depart.
Completely bamboozled there by the mystery spin of Muzammil. Fabulous bowling. And he's got 2 wickets to his name in his 2-over spell. 22 for 2 after 3. So it's going to be Vaibhav Govikar. He's perhaps been the standout batter for Dubai in this edition of the D10. Consistent run scorer. And once again, he's coming in a crisis scenario.
Well, he's been the rescue ranger for the team Dubai. And yet again, a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. And Israr goes big. Will this be taken? No, that has sailed over the boundary ropes. That will give him a lot of confidence.
Well, finally, he breaks the shackles. Was slightly full from Ankur. Flighted delivery. And he had the bat speed to generate the distance on that one. Just about carried. Nice looking push. So if Israr Ahmed can start firing, then Dubai have a chance to go beyond that 100 mark.
Oh, certainly. And he's done the right thing. He's picked up a maximum, rotated the strike, and now is off strike. And now Vaibhav Govekar, well, he's been the run machine for Team Dubai. Has taken care of the entire middle order.
3 men deep on the onside. Good looking push. Good fielding by Harshit Seth. He will also have a role to play. UAE under 19 left arm spinner. We have so many of those just in this Ajman side alone, let alone in the UAE. I think we can count at least 20 or 25 left arm spinners. All excellent. Oh, beautiful delivery. That was the one just nipped away from the left-hander.
Well, brilliant stuff from Ankur Sangwan. Keeping Muzammil the company in the first 4 overs. Look at that delivery. Spot on. And that was a quicker one. Soft inquiry by Shahid.
Can't get that cut shot away once more. That will frustrate him. Ankur has bowled a very decent spell. None for 17, especially with 1 over in the power play. Very, very good figures in a 10-over game. Dubai are just getting stuck here. The call is for 2, but the long on will close the angle quickly. Excellent spell from Ankur Sangwan. 30 for 2 after 4. So we're going to see some seam bowling for the first time this evening. Saeed Nazir coming into the attack. Tell us more about him, Rizwanur Rahman.
Well, it's been off colour, but very good bowler to have in your squad. Saeed Nazir just picked up 1 wicket so far. Has been expensive. He needs to find the right form.
Yeah, I think he'll be quite relieved that he's not bowling in the power play. That has been one of the issues. As a hustling, bustling action, lively pace, wicket taker, but sometimes overdoes it and hence can leak runs. Flicked, but there's a mid wicket in place. Just in front of him, Muzammil. Usually a very safe fielder, but thankfully not timing it well. Saved Vaibhav there.
Yeah, falls in no man's land there, quite away from Muzammil. He's bowled well, Muzammil. Now Saeed Nazir will have to make sure he doesn't leak out more runs, more than 10 runs here. As of now, at this juncture, Ajman are looking good.
Yeah, I like the energy from the Ajman boys today. They look really fired up, really motivated. Chopped away, but will only be a single. Sometimes I think it's just the positive effect of knowing that the captain is playing for the UAE, so that motivates the rest of the troops as well.
Oh, he certainly does. And what a talent is Sagir Khan, a great all-rounder to have in the team. And he's named in the squad alongside Zohaib Khan and Haider Ali.
Yeah, it's a very happy moment for everybody on the UAE domestic scene when a consistent performer gets the call up. Swinging across the line, not quite able to latch on. It just feels like, of course, we have not directly done anything, but their success in a way is our success as well.
Well, absolutely. A lot of hard work that has been put behind the scenes for all this UAE domestic players. Quite a few names who have been part of the ILT20 campaign as well, Abu Dhabi T20 League, with so much of franchise cricket happening across, a wonderful platform for these youngsters.
Well, absolutely, Dubai is the epicenter of global cricket now. There's no doubt about it. Well, cramped for room there, Vaibhav. Very strange shot. We just recently had the Champions Trophy in our backyard. We had the Women's T20 World Cup. We have our own top-tier franchise tournament. We have all these bilateral series. South Africa play here, Afghanistan play here, Ireland play here, UAE plays here. We just had the Under-19 Asia Cup as well right here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. So it's just 24/7 cricket in the UAE these days.
Well, absolutely. At the international podium, at the franchise cricket, and even in the domestic circuit, the cricket never sleeps here.
Truly. And that's good for us. Not a great sound once again. Shy at the stumps, but he went for the wrong end. Really struggling. They had picked up 24 runs in the 2 overs of power play. Since then, they've only made 10 runs.
Well, that's a concern. The ball's not coming onto the bat, and the bowlers have done well. We've seen the previous encounter. They managed to score, go past that 100-run mark. And clearly, Dubai, after that has been the story of Dubai. They've got those starts, but they just could not convert that.
Very tidy over from Saeed so far. Rushed onto him and will only be a single. So Dubai have a lot of work to do in the second half of this innings. 35 for 2 after 5.
Half of the overs done in this final game on day 4. Harshit Seth has been introduced for the first time. Quicker delivery. All he could manage is just a single. 2 new faces in the UAE domestic circuit trying to make a name for themselves is Israr Ahmed and Vaibhav Govekar. 36 for the loss of 2. Plenty of hard work needs to be done by these two. Good pick up shot and no stopping. Finds the gap. Poor effort coming slow off the block was Muzammil. At the right time getting a boundary is Israr Ahmed, and just the right time to reintroduce Shoaib Ahmed in the com box. Welcome Shoaib.
Thank you, Mudassir. Much needed boundary, especially for Israr, more than Team Dubai, because he's been short of runs, and this will give him some confidence. He's looked good so far, 14 of 7 for him, taking on Harshit. Big appeal and given. Isra's stay is a short one. Wanted to play that over mid-wicket. Misses it. And Harshit doesn't miss.
Just not working for Israr in this tournament. A big heave, but what a delivery. Attacking the stumps. He misses the line, Israr, and a good decision by the on-field umpire. Another poor outing with the bat for Israr Ahmed. Just losing the plot. Dubai, Israr managing 14 of 8 deliveries, 40 for the loss of 3.
Ammar Badami. He's come out to bat. Another young cricketer through the age group cricket of UAE has made his mark in the domestic circuit. Big appeal. Only from the keeper. Harshit was not sure.
Animated is Salman Shahid. An under 19 product, Ammar Badami. Short of runs.
That's a good shot. Straight down the ground. Does it have enough legs? Yes. Just beats the two-fielder at long off and long on. Bisecting the field for 4.
Good use of the feet by Ammar Badami. So some runs in this over. Reaching the length of the ball and nicely managed over the bowler. Couple of bounces for 4 runs off the mark in style, Ammar Badami.
Catches the call. But no one's going to catch that. That's a very good shot from Ammar. He's taking on Harshit and scoring runs for fun. Outstanding hit for 6.
He's no more a teenager. He has got those big muscles going down on one knee. What a connection. A maximum for Ammar Badami and more runs for Dubai. With that maximum 50 comes up for Dubai in 6 overs.
Well, that is something to look forward to. UAE taking on Bangladesh in the 2 T20 international series. We'll come back to that. Worked away nicely by Vaibhav. They're looking for 2. And they get it comfortably in the end. Let's have a look at the recently announced UAE squad. Mohammad Wasim will be leading the pack, and quite a few new entrants in that. We've got Haider Ali, we've got Sagir Khan, the 2 new faces in the UAE. Mohammad Zohaib also making his first entry into the squad for UAE for the very first time. Mudassir, good to see that new faces have been given the opportunity. And it has been a long time coming for somebody like Haider Ali, who has been around in the domestic circuit, has played the ILT20, and now is making his mark in the UAE national side as well.
Oh, full mark should be given to the selectors, picking these lads at the right time because they are in form. And Haider Ali, we have seen his struggle the past 3 years. And what a day for all these 3 young boys. They will remember this date, May 15th.
2-match T20 internationals, and if they get to play in those matches, if they debut for UAE, what a moment it will be to be playing against a test playing nation. playing their first game against a top quality side like Bangladesh.
There's a fun fact I was just going through Bangladesh stats, and I just came to know Bangladesh played here 3 T20Is and they never won a game here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. So some positive news, I think, for UAE.
Oh, that could be a run out. Is it a run out? Yes. Looks like it. Vaibhav had no idea where the ball was and he's just started to run, and Zohair had shown some really good presence of mind. Runs for it, collects it and hits the stumps as well.
He looks confident, Zohair, but not Vaibhav. Oh, look at that. Good work on his follow through. He shot off his crease. So the man who was getting those runs for Dubai, he needs to walk back. The finger goes up. So 2 quick wickets going down for Dubai. This time Vaibhav departs. And full marks should be given to the fast bowler Zohair Iqbal. 4 wickets down, Dubai 54 on board.
Syed Haider Wasisha, new batter in. Nothing much to report in those numbers. Nothing remarkable that Syed Haider Shah has done in the series so far. But we know that he can score runs. This format is very demanding. It's a brutal format, isn't it, Mudassir? You don't have enough time. You have to keep going, and there's not much time to settle yourself in.
Absolutely, shorter format, but if you're not ready, then you need to tell to your management that I'm not ready for this format. So give me an opportunity in T20 or 50 over format. This is a kind of format where you can just come out and express yourself, enjoy the game. That is how you will get those runs.
Oh, that's nicely done by Amar. A full toss by Zohair, and he hits that over square leg. Has it gone the distance? Yes, 6 signalled, and Amar Badami gets another 6 to his name.
This is how you get your runs in the shorter format. Watch Amar Badami. A looser and nicely managed, keeping it away from the reach of deep square leg fielder. What a connection by Badami. He's getting those runs for Dubai. He quickly moves to 17. 7 overs done, 61 for the loss of 4.
$61 for 4 after 7 overs. 3 more overs to go, and the floating power play has been taken. So just 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle allowed. Everybody else has to stay in. And it's going to be Saeed. Gave away just 5 runs in the first over, coming in to bowl his second and the last over of his spell. Up against Syed Haider.
Yes and no, and he has gone for that quick single. The good news is Amar Badami is back on strike. He will have those 5 deliveries to get few runs in this floating power play. So far, Ansh Tandon, he did a pretty good job. But what matters are these final 17 deliveries. They need to bowl those tight line and lengths. As he runs in. Uppercut. He is looking good. Providing that spark for Dubai. Amar Badami finds another boundary.
211 tournament fours. And we're not even halfway through the series. That's a very good shot. Read the bounce well, got on top of it and slashed at it. Fearless cricket from Amar Badami. And I'm enjoying the way he's come out with intent and is not afraid to take on the opposition.
He looks very strong on the back foot as well as on the front foot. Badami getting those quick runs. Goes over Ansh Tandon. Oh, what an effort! What a terrific catch taken by Ansh Tandon. The flying saucer. Ansh Tandon, you beauty.
A spectacular catch. Ansh Tandon, we know that he's a gun fielder and we have seen that tonight. Puts in the dive. Eyes on the ball, had to run backwards and the reverse cup comes into play as well. Outstanding catch. Blinder from Ansh Tandon to dismiss Amar Badami. He looked good for his 21 of just 7 deliveries. It's 66 for 5. Wahab Hassan, the left-handed batter coming into bat. He's not done much with the bat. And suddenly, directed another run out on the cards. Dubai from a very comfortable position. They were looking good. They've lost wickets in clusters.
We have seen everything in this tournament. Those glorious sixes and some terrific bowling. But fielding has been outstanding. Oh, what a catch by Ansh Tandon. All eyes wide open and full and dive. One of the best catches of this tournament.
Yeah, that he did well. Eyes on the ball. And more importantly, when he landed, he didn't let the ball pass through his hands. Very well done by the skipper of Ajman today. Goes up and over, extra cover. That's a very good shot from Syed Haider. He'll feel happy about it. Some real class on that occasion from Haider Wasisha.
Leaking runs is Said Nazir. Change of pace but nicely played by Syed Haider Wasisha. Goes down on one knee and goes over that extra cover. What a connection. And a maximum for Haider Wasisha. Dubai needs plenty of those maximums.
Yeah, 73 on the board. On their way to 100. They should get there now. Another 13 deliveries. And they need 27 runs. Quite possible. But they'll have to bat and bat really well. Especially Syed Haider. Just doesn't bowl. Decides to bowl and just pull off at the last moment. And you could see Syed Haider in that pose. Just waited there for a long time.
Don't hold that pose or else you can get clean bowled. Can you strike? A sensible piece of batting. The fielder stationed Shoaib Khan. Excellent work. Lightning quick, good release. So mixed bag over from Nazir. 13 runs and a wicket in that over. 8 overs gone, 74 for the loss of 5.
Harshit comes into bowl. Harshit Seth starts off with a delivery full and on the pads. They look for 2 and get it comfortably. That's a good, well placed shot. Didn't try to hit it too hard and he got 2 runs.
And lightning quick is Wasi and Wahab Hassan. And good to see Wahab pushing his partner. And these two play for the same team in domestic circuit. Wasi Shah and Wahab Hassan.
Big heave again, looking to go over extra cover. This time it was too full from Harshit and Syed Haider couldn't get back to ball.
To play inside out, but clever piece of bowling by Harshit Seth, in fact. This time in the air, and what a connection. He was not in control. He was in awkward position, but somehow he manages to put the wood on the ball. Another maximum for Haider Wasisha.
And that's a good shot. Not a bad delivery, but he read that length early and he deposited that towards cow corner. A nice swing off the bat. Put a lot of force behind it. And it's gone sailing for a maximum. 131 sixes in this tournament. And there's another ball that's going to come. A replacement. There it is. Quite a few balls already lost. Mudassir, it's a big investment when you're playing the D series. We should look into starting our own ball manufacturing company. Pretty profitable.
Oh, we need to talk to Ahmad Khwaja regarding that. He's our finance manager.
Played with soft hands, looking for 2. And good running from Wahab. He's really quick between the wickets. Puts pressure on the fielder. And what was just a single is now converted into 2 runs.
Complementing each other quite well here, Wahab and Haider. So got 13 runs in the previous over, now 10. So last 10 balls, they were able to get 23 runs. Cut hard but straight towards fielder.
I think he's pulled a muscle. Harshit Seth. 10 runs of this over, 1 more ball to go. A full toss. It's a miss hit. And Ansh Tandon, the flying Ansh Tandon, tries to go for that. Oh, that is a run out. That is a miscommunication and that will cost them a wicket.
They ran so well between the wickets, but this time a mistake. A juicy full toss, not a proper connection, but look at that effort. Putting the captain, Ansh Tandon, and recovers well in time. Good presence of mind, throwing at the right end. And both the batters made a mistake. Not a proper communication, and he took his own time, Harshit Seth. So Wahab sacrifices wicket. Wicket number 6 goes down, 9 overs done. It's 84 on board.
Danish Qureshi, new batter in. And it's going to be Zohair into the attack. They're looking for 2. No, just a single is what they'll take.
Leading from the front is Captain Ansh Tandon. First he took that extraordinary catch to mid-off. Now putting that terrific effort, full length dive, then recovers in time to create that run out. He holds the key now. He needs to play the remaining 5 deliveries. 86 on board in the slot, going deep into the crease. Are they going to come back for second? No. Good recovery with the fielder. Clean pickup. Seen ups and downs in this game. Both the teams trying to make a comeback. Before this game, Ajman played just a couple of games. Yet to open the account, the points table. Now wicketless so far, Zohair Iqbal. Poor piece of bowling. Just cannot afford to give those extras. Every run matters in this shorter format. This has been the problem for Dubai. They got good starts but not able to convert those good starts into big scores. Yet again struggling to go past that 100 mark. Making room. So far, this over has been all about singles and 1 wide. They need to find at least a couple of boundaries.
Yeah, good over so far from Zohair. He's given away 4 runs in 3 deliveries. That's very good in this format. But now the danger man, Syed Haider, he's back on strike. He scored 22 of 11. Can he get a boundary here? Oh, that's a full toss and down the leg side. It's been called as a wide. Now it's been called as a no ball. So it's been given as a no ball for height, which means it's going to be a free hit as well. Did almost hit Haider Vasisha on that occasion.
Poor piece of bowling by Zohair Iqbal, but wonderfully kept by the wicket keeper. Salman Shah is certainly saving 4 runs. Free hit. And free hit delivery. Gets just a single. Lots of expectations from Zohair Iqbal coming in to bowl that final over, but he looks so ordinary, though boundaryless over, but given away that easy extras.
Yeah, that can be controlled. That shouldn't have been given by Zohair. He'll himself be disappointed with that. 2 more deliveries to go. Smashed towards covers. They're looking for the second. He still goes for it. Oh, that's poor running, poor judgment. Syed Haider Vasisha, there was never a second there. You've just thrown away your wicket.
I do understand he wanted to come back and keep the strike, but there was never a second run. Good clean pickup and good release. 1 bounce straight into the hands of wicketkeeper. An easy job done by Salman Shahid. So good cameo from Vasisha comes to an end, managing 23 in just 13 balls. 94 for the loss of 7 Dubai. .94 for the loss of 7. A young Nehru arrives. He bowled pretty well the previous game, going for just 9 runs in his 2 overs. It could come back by Ajman. The right time, they were able to get those wickets. Goes inside out. A couple of runs for Angad Nehru and couple of runs for Dubai. So with those 2 runs, Dubai gets to 96 in their allotted 10 overs, losing 7 wickets. Gone for runs, but boundaryless over from Zohair Iqbal. They're off to a flying start. They had their own struggles in the middle overs, but a good knock from Amar Badami and Haider Wasisha took Dubai to 96. It has been a day which will be remembered for that excellent catch taken by Ansh Tandon, winning the toss, and Ronak Panoli yet again opted to bat first. He started well, getting 16, but not getting that support from his partner. Israr got 14. Amar Badami, what a knock, 21 of their 7 balls. So was the Haider Wasisha, getting few runs under his belt, 23 of just 13, 4 extras. At the end, Dubai managing 96 in their allotted 10 overs. It has been an incredible bowling performance by Ajman, playing their 3rd game and looking for their first win. Muzammil Qasim clearly pick of the bowler, the leggy, 2 overs, 12 runs, couple of wickets to his name, a wicket apiece to Nazir and Harshit Seth. So 7 wickets going down in the shape of a couple of runouts, and fielding has been extraordinary. Ronak Panoli came out all guns blazing, especially against the spinners, targeting those left side. And this was a big heave, and he was taken in the deep by the fielder Usman Khan. This was a wicket number 2 for Muzammil. A short stay for Zainullah, and Israr tried his best, but he also perished early. It was a brilliant delivery by Harshit. Vaibhav tried his best, but arrives Amar Badami off the mark in style, getting a boundary, then a maximum. And this was a big mix-up between Vaibhav and Badami. And at this stage, they were struggling, but came in Badami with flurry of boundaries and a maximum. Then this happened. Oh, what a catch taken by Ansh Tandon. Flying saucer. Struggling in this tournament with the bat, but got those quick runs. The right time for Dubai. Syed Haider Wasisha. Another mix-up resulted the fall of Wahab Hassan. Running between the wickets has been a big problem in this game for Dubai. Another wicket here goes down in the shape of run out. Fielding has been superb by Ajman. Created those chances, and at the end, Dubai could only manage 96 in their allotted 10 overs. We'll dive into a short break. Once we are back, it will be chase on for Ajman.
Match number 16 of the 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 2025 powered by Fancode is in progress. 96 runs is what Dubai have managed batting first. Some steady contributions right throughout, but nobody playing a meaningful innings. Syed Haider was Shah, the top scorer, 23 of 13. Amar Badami was looking good as well. But the bowling overall from Ajman was very disciplined. 1 for 18 for Syed Nazir, 1 for 27 for Harshit Seth. And it does feel like a chaseable score here for the men in purple. Dubai will need to bowl really well here if they are to contain them and continue their winning form. Should be an intriguing match to conclude today's D10 action. And bringing the action are the Ajman openers. Will be interesting to see what is their opening combo. Ansh Tandon has been the regular opener, but they have not won a game just yet in the D10 so far. Will be looking to get off the bottom of the table tonight with the victory. Spirits seem to be good in the Dubai camp. I think they feel that they have a defendable score here. So yes, Ansh Tandon is opening and Sohaib Khan will be opening alongside him. So a new look combo for Ajman, but a very regular combo in the combo box. Shoaib Ahmed, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Ahmed. Yeah, interesting decision to send Sohaib up the order along with Ansh Tandon. We saw that Ansh seems to be in good form, in good touch. We saw him bat really well last night. Showed us his class, played all around the park, and now with the added responsibility of being the leader of the pack, I think he will cherish that. He will take up that challenge, and that might just boost his performance as well.
Absolutely, psychologically you do realize that you need to do that extra bit more. He's been striking the ball well in the D10. Look at that strike rate of 220 almost. So there's no issue with the form. It's just about making that significant innings. So Sohaib Khan, he's a big, a clean striker of the ball. Has not quite showed his class and ability so far. And he certainly will be tested against Danish Qureshi. 2 wickets in the tournament. He's been slightly off colour. We've seen in the past showed that Danish is a very, very fine operator indeed. Let's see if he can find some swing under the floodlights tonight. First ball of the run chase. Push and run. Confident shot to get off the mark from the stand-in skipper.
And you can see immediately he looks like he's got a niggle, a muscle pull. That's not good news for Dubai.
Well, he is smiling, though painfully. He has had his issues with injuries over the years, Danish Qureshi. Very, very fine bowler, but it's a difficult art, fast bowling. I'm sure you can give us some insight.
Yeah, I think it is one of the most difficult jobs of the sport to be a fast bowler. You could see his landing, and in his follow through there was a muscle pull. Regarding fast bowling, it's the most unnatural activity. As a fast bowler, you're going against all the basic mechanics of your body, and that is why fast bowlers are so prone to injuries. You have to really take care of your body, of yourself, and rest is so much important. It cannot be emphasized enough. So all of that needs to be taken into consideration.
Almost certainly, especially when you're bowling on flat, docile wickets in hot conditions. Good looking push from Sohaib to get off the mark. So our bowlers on the South Asian subcontinent here in the Middle East, it really is a lion-hearted effort for them to go and express themselves, bowl full tilt. Fair play to them. Biggest example of, injury absences is Pat Cummins itself. Missed 6 years of international cricket after his test debut. It was a long, long road back to recovery, but it's been a fruitful one for sure. Oh, there is an appeal, but I think there was bat involved. We'll wait for the umpire's decision. Was pitching outside leg as well. Oh, given as leg by, so no bat involved. But that's his go-to shot, that flick off the pad towards square leg.
Yeah, he does like to use the pace on offer and place the ball in the gaps. Ansh Tandon, he's a sweet timer of the cricket ball. Very stylish, very elegant. Just not been able to score big runs on a consistent basis. If he can do that, he definitely can become an asset for any side he plays for.
Beautiful in swinger. Just drifting down leg. So still generating that prodigious movement in the air is Danish Qureshi. And yeah, you make an excellent point about Ansh, because he's a technically sound player, a stroke maker. So playing this kind of crash bang wallop sort of format, it's not easy.
Yeah, it is a different challenge. I wouldn't say that it's not possible for technically sound batters to play in this format, but there has to be a different approach to it, and it needs a lot more adaptability, mentally more than skill-wise.
Excellent fielding at short extra by Ronak. It's just gone beyond his reach, so they will scamper for a single. No boundary so far yet coming in for Ajman. Yeah, like you mentioned, it's that fine balance and that mental approach. You need a lot of clarity, a lot of self-belief. There will be failures. There will be days when you get knocked over early, looking aggressive in the power play. You might look foolish at times, but you have to commit to it.
Yes, and you need to know your strengths, but also need to acknowledge your weaknesses. I think that is very important. As a batter, that's uppishly played, but clears the fielder. This is what Ansh Tandon is all about. Pure class and timing. 4 runs and his first boundary.
Yeah, picked his spot. It was full, and he knew mid-off was up. Just had to miss him, elevate the ball. Didn't try to overhit it. That was the key. Just timed it. Lovely shot, and that will give him much needed boost in confidence. Beautifully played, and finishes the first over. 8 for no loss. Zishan Nasir, the regular new ball partner of Danish Qureshi, has not been at his absolute best, I would say, in this tournament. Usually very, very lethal with the new ball. Has managed 6 wickets, to be fair, but that economy rate is a bit too high. Forcing drive in the gap. Stand and deliver from Sohaib Khan.
Played on the up. Very well done. Sohaib Khan, it's not easy to be batting against Zishan, who's quick. But to play that shot is a sign of bravery. Just look at that. Beautiful. Great use of hands on the up. Didn't try to play it in the air, and the placement was immaculate. Well deserved 4 runs.
Yeah, he doesn't need to slog to get his boundaries, Sohaib Khan. He's got that natural power. Oh, that one just snipped away, kept a touch low as well. It's just about his shot selection, I feel. Otherwise, he has all the skills, all the shots. It's about building your innings.
Yes, whatever we've seen of him, and he too has not spent a lot of time in the middle, but like you rightly pointed out, he's got all the skills, all the shots in the book. Just needs to spend some time out there and express himself freely. Sometimes the pressure of performance builds on you. You need to let that go and just enjoy your sport as it is.
And I think it's a pretty smart idea to get him opening. What a shot. The sound of the blade said it all.
Well, exquisite that from Shoaib Khan. Such a good shot that is. Just using all that pace and caressing the ball in the gap. This is a top class, top of the shelf cover drive. Look at that. High back lift, great positioning of the head and the elbow, the follow through. Everything right about that cover drive. Just, you can watch that on loop again and again and again.
Breathtaking, truly. Oh no, it's in the air and good catch. Danish Qureshi plucks it out of thin air and Dubai get an early strike.
Well, just when Sohaib Khan was looking to tee off, when he was showing what he can do, he's hit that one on the front foot, a pull off the front foot, and a very good catch from Danish. It was a difficult take, but he is a good fielder. Very difficult chance converted into an opportunity, and the first wicket falls. Sohaib Khan looked good for his 10 of 7. Ajman lose their first. It's 16 for 1.
So against the run of play, a wicket falling for Ajman. Salman Shahid, the wicket-keeper batter, another frustrating talent, has got all the shots, tremendous ability, but those numbers, look at that. Average of 5, just not good enough. Just about, like you mentioned, the psychological aspect of the game. Oh, look at that. It's gone through him and the keeper. And 4 byes will be gifted.
Well, you have to feel for Zishan. That was a really good delivery. You can see that he's got a spring in his step after that wicket. It was nippy, it was quick, and Salman Shahid was beaten by the pace, and so was the keeper behind the stumps. Syed Haider Vasisha was late to react to it, and the ball, by the time he could realize where it was, had already reached the ropes.
Yeah, and didn't quite carry either. Extravagant movement once it hits the green. And he had absolutely no chance. 20 for 1. Very similar to what Dubai had. They had 24 runs in the first 2 overs. So Ajman are pretty much neck and neck. Hooked away. He does play that shot really well. And I think that is carried.
Very difficult shot to execute, especially when you are new to the crease and you are short on runs. But Salman Shahid has managed to play that with a lot of authority. Plays it in the gap as well, behind square. And it's gone all the way over and beyond the ropes. And it's going to be declared as 6 runs.
To infinity and beyond. 26 for 1 at the end of mandatory power play. So floating power play immediately taken. Good intent. I like this from Ajman. They don't want to waste time. They want to get ahead of the game. That's the right approach. Ansh Tandon will be facing up to Danish Qureshi. He's lofted it over mid-on. And it will clear. Wahab Hassan gives us the 6. And I think we can believe him. Clean strike coming in from Ansh.
Well, what a hit. Straight down the ground, full swing of the bat. And it's gone over the ropes as well.
Yeah, they're either hitting a 6 or getting out. It's boom or bust for Ajman at the moment. And they won't mind. They're ahead of the game so far. Oh, full toss. Oh, dear me. This is going to be extras. Buzzers. As Ajman get gift runs from Dubai.
A little too much of effort from Danish. And he realized once it had passed the keeper that that was not the right decision to bowl the full toss. A Yorker delivery, attempted at least. And Syed Haider Vasisha putting in the dive but not able to stop that. So some freebies on offer. 5 of them. And this is already a good over for Ajman. And I like that approach. I don't mind going boom or bust in the 10 over format, especially the top order bat, especially in the power play. You want them to show intent, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing is, if you have a few failures, don't step away from that. Commit to it 100%, 200%. It's not like, okay, I got a few failures and now I want to knock the ball around. Go all in with both feet.
Yeah, I agree. I think that concrete resolution has to be there. No half measures in this format. You have to, if you've decided to attack, you have to go all guns blazing and attack. Then there's no switching gears in this format. Just go for it. Go for the kill, and that seems to be the plan from Ansh Tandon tonight.
This is close. This is very close. Maybe just sneaking down leg. But that was very marginal.
Well, unless there is bat involved, I felt that the ball was going to crash into the stumps. It was the in-swinging delivery. Let's look at that again. It has hit him right on the back leg. And for me, I think that's out. Ansh Tandon had just given up hope.
Well, you're a bowler yourself. You think everything is out. So you're not worth trusting. But I think maybe pitching could have been very marginal as well. Danish has got steam coming out of his ear.
Yeah, I think he'll feel that he's been given a hard pill to swallow, and he'll have to swallow it anyway.
Yeah, especially after being tonked for 6, then 5 wides. Frustration boiling over. Great delivery. He's really getting that ball to sear in. And Ansh Tandon did well to get the bat down in time. That is a bat killer, that kind of ball. When it hits right the toe end. We've already seen Mohit Kalyan. Beautiful ball, look at that. Such a talented bowler. Just his trials and tribulations with injuries over the years has pegged him back. Otherwise, he is proper world class.
2 more deliveries to go in the over. Danish Qureshi. Oh, that's a full toss. And a missed opportunity. Ansh will think that, oh dear, I could have hit that out of the park.
I have lost count the number of times full toss has been mistimed in this D10. It's across all 7 teams. It's not just Ajman or Ansh. Everybody has had that problem.
Yeah, you're right. I think it is something that can be taken a note of. The number of full tosses that have not cleared for some mysterious reason.
Yeah, we need to find out. We need to dig deep. Final ball of the power play.
Good ball.
Excellent Yorker. Right on the money.
Yeah, just the perfect Yorker from Danish Qureshi to round off the over. 3 overs bowled. Ajman are looking good. 37 for 1.
So the first sign of spin coming into the game. Wahab Hassan. 2 wickets in the tournament. He's had a better day today. Let's see if he can make something happen under the lights. Salman Shahid will certainly not die wondering. He's a free-flowing stroke player. Sometimes to his own harm, to be quite honest. Some loose shots, some irresponsible stroke play. Trying to thrash that through the covers. Good fielding by Ronak. 2 dot balls to start. What is going through this man's mind here? Trying to force the ball through the offside. I can understand why. There's a big gap towards extra between the sweeper cover and the long off. They will take the single on this occasion. So far so good from Wahab. Not only is he flighting the ball, he's getting some purchase off the wicket as well. It's seen a lot of traffic over the 2 days. Of course, there will be a rest period at the D10 because of the T20I series coming up between UAE and Bangladesh on Saturday. Much needed break for these players playing in these very hot conditions. Early summer, but the temperatures have shot up quite significantly over the last 2 weeks. Yet another single, so a good slowdown being produced by Wahab Hassan.
Thank God it's a 7 p.m. start for the UAE Bangladesh T20 internationals because it is really hot out there in the middle. I feel for the athletes who are playing now the T10 format. At least it's a 10-over game, and if they're playing 2 matches, they've got a break between those 2 matches. But yes, it is really hot, and it's getting hotter. It's not going to get any cooler or better as the day progresses.
Long on, miscue, simple catch, and Wahab Hassan's excellent disciplined bowling has produced the breakthrough.
Yeah, it's the pressure that Wahab created, and Salman had to do something different, looking to go big, doesn't get the distance, and Wahab celebrates his first wicket as Salman Shahid walks back. 7 of 6 for him. It's 39 for 2.
Shahrukh Amin coming in at number 4. Solid player to have. Usually an opener by trade. But coming in at number 4 could be a matchup advantage for Ajman. It's been a very, very quiet over so far. Only a couple of runs. And that pressure told on Salman Shahid. Very close contest. Quicker one. So an excellent over from Wahab Hassan. 40 for 2 are Ajman after 4. Angad Nehru coming into the attack from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. Superb economy rate. Only a second game of the tournament, but he's a very reliable option. Street smart. That's the way I would describe him. Gentle chip towards the onside. They cannot allow these quiet overs to stack up, otherwise that required run rate will start reaching difficult proportions. 9.6 is very straightforward when you have 8 wickets in hand. What is going through the skipper's mind here? Ansh Tandon 12 of 10. He has struck a few pleasing boundaries. Oh, this is a monster hit! Way back over long on. In fact, it's on the roof.
Well, quite a few have gone on to the roof, but this one is the classiest. Ansh Tandon, when he bats, it feels like he's poetry in motion. Just look at that, beautiful, makes it look so effortless. Just a treat to the eye. Great position, didn't lose his shape, and sent the ball sailing on the roof for 6 runs.
Oh, he certainly enjoyed that one. Love that arc of his bat. Absolutely straight swish. And he got not just the distance, but the elevation as well. So looking solid. Now the pressure reverts back onto the bowling side. And yet another ball has been lost in the D10. You will see a lot of that over the next 2 weeks or so. Oh, it's all happening at the home of cricket in the UAE. UAE versus Bangladesh. 2 T20I series beginning on the 17th in just a couple of days' time. And that is a power-packed squad. Litan Kumar Das, newly appointed captain of the Bangla Tigers in T20Is. Watch out for Tanzid Hassan as well. Soumya Sarkar, Tawheed Hridoy. Outstanding. Rishad Hussain, the leggy, he's fantastic. And of course you have the quality of Tanzeem Hassan Saqib and Hassan Mahmood, and of course Tawheed Rana, 155 plus. Serious express pace. Shoriful Islam, Taskin Ahmed. That is a very good fast bowling attack for Bangladesh. Meanwhile, back to live action. Good comeback delivery from Angad Nehru. UAE versus Bangladesh. Do we have a chance, Shoaib?
Well, I definitely believe so. I would like to believe that UAE can create an upset. The UAE squad has been announced. This is officially played in the gap. One bounce. And Ansh continues to impress one and all. Beautiful flow of the bat for 4.
Just too full from Angad Nehru. And easily elevated over extra cover to raise the 50 for Team Ajman. Elegant shot. Had to miss the sweeper cover and did exactly that. 46 now needed of 32. Ansh Tandon holds the key. Quicker, flatter. And he smartly just pushes it for 1. So you believe, do we believe? Of course, Gulf Cup champions as well. UAE have been playing very good T20I cricket over the last 18 months.
Yeah, of course, it's going to be a challenge to beat a top quality side like Bangladesh. But if they can bat to their potential, and if they believe in their skills and play pressure free, and on any given day, we know T20 format, if you play well, you can beat the best in the business. 5 overs done, 53 for 2.
.53 for the loss of 2. 5 overs gone. Thank you, Shoaib and Ahmed. And for the last 5 overs, it's Mudassir Ali. Alongside me is Rizwanur Rahman. 2 left-hand batters out there in the middle. Sensible piece of batting by Shahrukh. Rizwan, evenly poised.
9 overs is the required run rate, and I think with the wickets in hand, they have that ability to go past the line. And Ansh Tandon is looking like $1 million horse today. in sublime form, 23 or 14, but he's got to make sure he does not throw away his wicket here. He's got the foundation laid.
Onto the back foot, but straight towards the fielder. Now he needs to understand because he has got that start. He has lost a couple of partners. Stay till the end. Don't throw your wicket because we have seen in this tournament he got those starts but not able to convert those good starts into big score.
Just would like to add one point to what you've mentioned. Talking about the batters, it goes without saying even for Ronak Panoli as well. They've got those starts, but they've got to sustain it.
Running hard. Every run matters in this game. Dubai, after winning yesterday, they just lost the plot. They have a very good chance to come back to their winning ways. With that required run rate below 10, it's in control for Ajman. In the air, fielder settling. And he takes it. This has been the problem for Ansh Tandon throughout this tournament. And look at the celebration. They will go down. Yes. Oh, there you go. Brilliantly done by Haider and Wahab.
Well, he certainly deserves that celebration. And we've just been mentioning about holding one, and Ansh Tandon, yet again, he did provide that start. Didn't quite middle it. It went high up in the air. A lot of sky miles for it for sure. But look at that catch. That catch has been taken. That was a neat one. And look at that celebration. Haider, Wasisha and Wahab Hassan. And there you go. Right. Anj departs after scoring 24 of 16, 56 for 3. Ajman.
So when things were looking good for Ajman, another breakthrough has been provided by Wahab Hassan. Look at those figures, Rizwan. It's not only his hairstyle, but it's also his performance, which is stealing the spotlight tonight.
Quite impressive. 2 for 6 in his second over, providing the much needed breakthrough, getting the better of in-form batter Ansh Tandon. What an outing he's had.
Talented Aftab up against Wahab. Straight away off the mark, but now they need to make sure to get one big over, at least 15-16 runs. But at the same time, they need to be sensible. Just play this last delivery of Wahab Hassan's spell.
Spot on. 2 new batters. Shahrukh has just faced 5 deliveries. They just got to see him off and plan a strategy in chasing that down. They have the potential, both the batters.
Thick inside, outside edge in fact, and ball racing towards the fence. Oh, what an over. He did everything right, but lucky runs for Shahrukh and more runs for Ajman.
I look at that. Outside edge and using the pace on offer. And Shahrukh come in, gets a boundary of the final delivery of Wahab's spell. 61 for 3.
The final match on day 4. Are we going for a thrilling finish here? Ronak Panoli, the captain himself, comes into the attack. Last 4 overs, Ajman requires another 36 runs to win this game, wherein for Dubai they need to get couple of wickets. Nicely bowled. He forced the batter on the back foot.
Peach of a delivery. They know it's tough for the to hit the spinners, and that's the plan. And Ronak Panoli bringing himself into the attack. Another brilliant delivery.
This has been the problem for Ajman, the inexperience. They have got quality players, good talented players. It's all about having that experience to play at bigger platform.
But they certainly have some players, the likes of Zohair Iqbal, who can really hit big. I would have expected him to sort of promote up the order. It would be a gamble. If it works in your favor.
Yes, his front leg. They are going for the second run. Oh, he was struggling, but full length dive. And Vasisha thinks he has got his man. Oh, slow off the block. But what a throw. Look at that celebration. Yet again, these two. They are enjoying this tournament. He is looking fit enough for Wahab Hassan.
Well, certainly. I think Shahrukh, the face says it all. I reckon they've got the man. Haider Vasisha collecting cleanly. And I think he's gone.
I think it will be a close call. That fraction of second, that millimeters, where are the bails? Still, I think it's intact. Now,
Oh, yes.
that fraction of second, I think, now what you'll do, that celebration.
Early celebrations. We'll have to wait for the umpire's call. 1, 2. That's where the bails were taken out. And the line belongs to the umpire. I think it's, very close call. Tough one for the TV umpire.
Never celebrate early, but still we need to wait for that confirmation. Look at that commitment for Shahrukh. A full length dive. It was needed from Shahrukh because he was late off the block while turning for the second run. A sharp throw. One bounce straight into the hands of Vasi. Still not. He needs to get that conclusive evidence before he gives the decision, the on-field umpire. And the decision, I think, he's home at right time.
All right then. Celebrations bit early for Haider Vasisha and Wahab. Just made it in time.
At least they should have waited for that confirmation. Good hit, but fielder settling. Danish makes no mistake. Safe hand, the experienced Danish Qureshi. Ronak Panoli celebrates. He knows the importance of this wicket. Oh, what a catch. What a game we are witnessing here.
They both are buddies. They've played a lot of cricket together. There was a challenge to go big after Ronak Panoli darting in. He didn't get the connection right, and tell you what, he's picked a lot of catches in the deep. He's got safe pair of hands, and look at that celebration. Oh, he certainly deserves that celebration.
I never saw Ronak Panoli get so much pumped up. Shahrukh managing just 11, 64 for the loss of 4. Quick wickets going down and arrives Usman Khan. The life is becoming tough for the batters under the lights. They were in control, but once they lost Ansh Tandon, the trouble started for Ajman. Inside edge, what an over from captain Ronak Panoli. 3 runs, 3 dot deliveries, a wicket. In fact, 2 dot deliveries and a wicket. He looks a happy man. 7 overs gone. 64 for the loss of 4. 33 in the last 3 overs. Still gettable, Rizwan, because Aftab is out there in the middle.
Where is one batter whom you can rely upon? Just arrived at the crease, 33, 11 runs and over. With seamers, Irfan has been given the responsibility. He'll be bowling the 8th and the final over. Wayward delivery, but I reckon, yeah, that will be a wide.
It's a big decision. But Ronak Panoli, keeping in mind throughout the tournament, he went for plenty of runs. Irfan.
Another wayward delivery, two wides in a row, especially when the team is down under. You cannot offer to provide those freebies. His 5 matches, 3 wickets for him. 11.69 has been the economy. Bit expensive.
That is why I was saying it's a brave move. Yes, he's a good bowler, but in this tournament, he need plenty of runs. Are they going for a quick single? No. Rightly sent back by Usman. They need to target Irfan. At least get 12, 13 runs. Last 2 overs, 17, 18. It makes life easy.
Spot on. They need a couple of boundaries or a maximum in this over. You can't afford to have those dot balls. Yes, there were a couple of wides offered, 30 required of 17 deliveries. Anything between 12 to 14 will be handy for Team Ajman.
A low full toss, driven nicely. What an effort coming from the fielder. Vaibhav, clean pickup and good release. One bounce straight into the hands of the wicket keeper.
Both of them, Usman will have to fire big today. Perfect opportunity for the youngsters, I would say, Mudassir, to cement their position, be a hero for your team. You don't get those opportunities quite often. When you get them, try to grab it with both hands. Not easy, but that's where stars are made.
Oh, rightly said. Team is in need, and when you deliver the right time, that is where you're known as a star player of the team. Aftab and Usman, a big responsibility, especially on the shoulders of Aftab. Another wide. Just giving an opportunity for the opposition to make a comeback.
Not too sure what's going on in Mohammad Irfan's mind. Well, he's looking for those variations, trying to come up with those off-cutters. It has not been up to the mark. Remember, it's just bowled 2 deliveries. 3 of them have been wides and making it easy. And all of a sudden, the deficit has now come down to just 12 between the runs and the runs required. Balls and the runs required.
Another full toss, but straight towards Ronak Panoli. All they need is one odd boundary in this over. They've already got 5 runs. Next 3 deliveries, get couple of singles or even doubles, but they need to find that boundary.
Crucial, extremely crucial. And Aftab does possess that skill to go big, and he would definitely would want to free his arms.
Oh, he knocks the timber here. What a comeback. After being wavered for last 6 deliveries, increasing the pace and chopped on Aftab. A breakthrough has been provided by Irfan.
It'll be interesting to see that replay. Was there an inside edge? Oh, I reckon yes, it was played on. Was trying to hammer that towards the cow corner, and they've got a big wicket. Brilliant stuff from Irfan, and Aftab will have to depart after scoring just 4 or 5 deliveries. And Ajman, 70 for 5. Harshit Seth will take the center stage. 28 required of 14 deliveries. Can he be the big man today? He definitely packs a punch, but I would have expected the experienced Zohair Iqbal to come out. But they've got different plans.
Excellent, well executed, full length delivery. So good recovery by Irfan at the right time, got that big wicket of Aftab. And rightly said, there is nothing wrong in promoting Zohair Iqbal because he possesses that power to get those big runs. Still plenty of runs needed here.
Would have anticipated him to come a bit early. Harshit Seth gets off the mark with that delivery, final delivery of the 8th over. Well, he's got the connection. Will that be a maximum? No, it will not be. Angad Nehru picks up the catch in the deep, and another one bites the dust for Team Ajman.
Responded to the call of Captain Ronak Panoli is Irfan. A good connection, but just not able to get the distance. Calm and composed was Nehru. 6th wicket goes down. Usman managing just a single. 8 overs gone. 70 for the loss of 6.
Muzammil comes out to the centre. Still no signs of Zohair Iqbal. Not too sure about it because if you've noticed, the previous batter, Usman, played about 4-5 deliveries. It's Zohair Iqbal who has that muscular strength to hit and has been a very good clean striker of the ball. But I think they've decided to go with Muzammil now. 27 required of 12 deliveries. And it's not going to be an easy affair.
Because Zishan Nasir is back to the attack. Warming up. Oh, looks fit enough.
It looks fresh. Final game of the evening. 12 deliveries left. And you look fresh too, Mudassar. In the com box. Good delivery. Right on the money. They look for 2. But Muzammil said, let me take strike.
This has been the problem, especially when we talk about Ajman or even Dubai. From a strong position, how can you give an opportunity for the opposition to make a comeback? Especially, someone needs to have a word with Ansh Tandon. He's such a talented batter. Got that start, but at the wrong time, just gave away his wicket. From there, the trouble started for Ajman. Can he find a boundary here? Muzammil against Zishan. Just a single. Do they have that firepower? Harshit Kaushik. In fact, Harshit said he has got few hundreds in domestic circuit in other tournaments. He's a hard-working lad, known for his bowling skills, but also he can get you those big runs.
Alright, that could have been a wide. Following the batter was Zishan Nasir. Clever, smart.
This is the experience of Zishan Nasir. Ronak and Irfan, those 2 overs that will haunt Ajman. And those were the overs where they just lost that momentum. Muzammil came in, survived for just a couple of deliveries, but now it's time for Muzammil to head back to the dugout. A lethal Yorker from the speed star Zishan Nasir.
Pinpoint accuracy. That's what I would call it. Hitting the bullseye. Dismantling the furniture. Everything right for Zishan Nasir. Muzammil will have to depart. Could not contribute much. And now it will be Zohair Iqbal who will come out to the center. 73 for 7 Ajman. Zohair Iqbal, known for his 6 hitting skills, a brilliant all rounder. But is it too late? Time will tell. "24 required of 8 deliveries." Look at that shot. But straight into the hands. Oh, he's made a mess of it. Just could not get that right. Was that Ronak Panoli?
It was Ronak Panoli at covers. Good offered. It wasn't a bad delivery. Oh, but look at that ordinary effort coming from Captain Ronak Panoli. Top of that, he missed a chance and a boundary for Zohair Iqbal. The equation comes down to 20 of 7 balls, but he needs to find a boundary one more time. Zishan Nasir was expensive in the previous game, but now looks in complete control. Couple of wickets to Zishan Nasir, 77 for the loss of 7. This game is all about those fine margins. How costly with that 4 and that cat drop will cost.
Swing and a miss. Didn't get his connection right there. 9 done and dusted. 77 for 7. It's 20 required of the final. "20 required." One of them will have to play the Carlos Brathwaite innings. Missing it completely is Harshit Seth. Brilliant bowling from Irfan. Hitting the Yorker channels consistently. Yeah, there were a couple of wides in the previous over. Has been given the responsibility to bowl the final over. Another wide. Yet again, Mudassir, it's those slow off cutters that is resulting in those extras.
I don't understand why he's bowling those cutters when he had got that wicket on a quicker one. Just trying out too many things. All you need is to bowl 3 good deliveries. 19 of 5. This is much better. This is much better. And another wicket goes down. And one more time Irfan strikes with his pace. He's having a good game with the ball. 3 wickets going for just 7 runs.
Trying to play across the line. Not getting the connection. And the timber is bamboozled. 3rd wicket for him. And it's been a tough outing for Team Ajman. He departs after scoring 2 of 5, 78 for 8.
A good comeback by Dubai defending 96. Nazir, is he connected well, and a maximum. He has arrived late at the crease, but got that maximum early in his innings. What a strike.
Magnificent strike. He's proving he can hit that long distance, high up in the night skies. Away she goes in the slot. Brilliant stuff from Saeed Nazir. And that's gone onto the street. Outside edge. And that will race away to the boundary ropes. Is there a twist in the tail? 9 required of 2. They've got that self-belief.
The hopes are alive. This game is nothing sort of a Bollywood suspense thriller. We have seen ups and downs. Nazir getting a maximum, then outside edge going past diving wicketkeeper, 4 runs. They're still in the game. 9 needed of 2 balls. Can he pull something special for his team?
Danish is not happy. Ronak Panoli is not happy. He's got to be mindful of those extras as well. He's given away a lot of extras in the previous over. Oh, he misses it. Oh, he misses it. And is gutted with himself.
Oh, big relief for the bowler. Shuffled a lot. That is the reason there was no proper connection between bat and ball. I think with the dot delivery, now Dubai has got that upper hand and almost they seal the deal, and for sure they'll register their second win of this tournament.
Swing and a miss, and that will be the end of the innings. Just did not end the way they would have wanted to end after getting a fabulous start in the power play, Team Ajman. And Team Dubai will register their win. Handshakes all over. Ronak Panoli leading from the front.
A good game for Dubai. A good comeback for Dubai. They registered their second win in this tournament. Match number 16 goes in favor of Dubai. They defended 96 in style. Ronak Panoli and his troops did a pretty good job. The fielding has been superb. Wahab Hassan and Irfan also bowled quite well, and a happy man, a manager of Dubai team, Mr. Amin Farooq. Under the lights, Dubai, it is something special. They came better against Ajman, and Ajman yet to open their accounts in the points table.
Absolutely. Well, they've got everything in place to get those 2 crucial points, but they've just could not. Let's have a look at that batting card. Ansh provided that much needed start. 24 of 16. 10 of 7 for Khan. Salman just could not get going. Shahrukh Amin was struggling clearly. That's where I thought instead of getting Usman, probably could have tried Saeed Nazir and Zohair Iqbal. They've got that muscular power, which was not done. And in the end, they've managed to score just 88.
The trouble was in the middle order because the middle overs were bowled by Wahab Hassan. He was excellent. 2 overs, 11 runs, couple of wickets. Zishan yet again bowled quite well in the power play. Couple of wickets, 20 runs, and Ronak and Irfan, those 3 overs made the difference between them. They went for 20 runs in 3 overs and got 4 wickets, 3 wickets to Irfan and a wicket to Ronak. But they need to work on those extras column. 15 extras given away by Dubai, but at the end they just managed to win this game by 8 runs.
Highlights package for you. Unstunned started off really well. Was able to middle the ball. Shoaib Khan as well was promoted up the order. This was the wicket. Harried on to Shoaib Khan. A wonderful catch from Danish Qureshi. Then Salman Shahid found the meat of the bat. Unstunned is trying to go big. He's got some good shots connected, but Danish Qureshi yet again picking up that wicket. This one was brilliantly hit. Wahab Hassan, the pick of the bowlers, creating those opportunities, numerous amount of occasions, a very good catch in the deep. And ever since then, it has been a tough going for the Ajman boys. That was a very good catch in the deep from Danish Qureshi. He's got those safe pair of hands, and rattling the stumps yet again was Danish Qureshi. And the catches were brilliant. Muzammil could not contribute much. Zohair Iqbal missed out on that. And then another one, beautiful one from Irfan. This was the Skyer. Went out into the stands. That's the highlights package for you. Team Dubai winning the toss, opting to bat first, scored 96. Haider Vasishat contributing 23 of 13. Amar Badami 21 of 7. Ronak Panoli at the start 16 of 11. Brilliant bowling performance from Muzammil Qasim 2 for 12. Saeed Nazir 1 for 18. Harshit Seth 1 for 27.
And when the chase started, they were in control. The likes of Ansh Tandon, who got to 24, but not getting a much support from the other batters. Saeed Nazir coming last over got to 10 runs. Shahrukh Amin 11, but it was clearly the bowlers who dominated the proceedings in the second innings. 3 wickets to Irfan. A good comeback in this tournament for Irfan. Wahab continues to excel with the ball. Couple of wickets. So was Zishan Nasir. Dubai winning this game by 8 runs. And let's see how the day panned out for all these teams. It all started with the Sharjah versus Abu Dhabi, and Abu Dhabi, they defended the total in style and winning that game against Sharjah by 8 runs. And Blues also winning their game, the match number 14 against Dubai, by 8 wickets. Abu Dhabi came back and registered their second win. In fact, they lost to Fujairah winning that game by 6 wickets thanks to that brilliant knock of Sanjay Pahal getting 23 in just 7 balls. And the final game goes in favor of Dubai. Ajman, they came very close to chase down that 96, but excellent effort by the bowlers means Dubai won that game by 8 runs. Now let's see how the teams stand after day 4. And for sure, I think, yes, there's a change in the points table as the Emirates Blues climb up the ladder. 4 wins in 5 matches, 1 loss, 8 points, and they edge Sharjah to move into that first position. Sharjah just come 1 place down to second position, 6 points, so is Fujairah, but Sharjah has a better run rate. Good to see Emirates Reds at the 4th position, couple of wins for them, and Abu Dhabi also couple of wins, but they have a negative run rate. Dubai registered the second win, and Ajman yet to open their account. And tomorrow is a off day because we have a series here in Sharjah, so we'll come back on May 20th with match number 17, Abu Dhabi versus Ajman to start the day, followed by 2 giants in D10. It's Sharjah versus Fujairah. What a game it will be, and Abu Dhabi will be back in action against Dubai. So is Fujairah. The final game of the day will be played between Reds and Fujairah. So plenty of action in D10, but we'll come back on May 20th. So hope you have enjoyed the live action. Just the right time to go for the post-match presentation ceremony.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the post-match presentation for match number 16 of the 7 Districts Presents Emirates D10 2025, powered by Fancode. It was Dubai taking on Ajman. Dubai batting first, posted a score of 96, and they did an exceptional job with the ball to defend that, as they restricted Ajman to just 88 runs. It's time to give the player of the match memento. It will be presented by Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee, and it goes to the Dubai fast bowler Mohammad Irfan. 2 overs, 3 for 17. An outstanding spell to seal the game for the men in blue. Irfan, congrats to you. A much needed victory for Team Dubai. You have the role of the designated death bowler. You bowl overs 8 to over 10, 7 or 9. It's a very difficult job. You need to have a big heart for it.
Yeah, definitely. And these conditions are very tough. Dew factor is also. So we have planned today to bowl full and outside of stump. So we can't hit like on leg stump. So we execute that plan, and alhamdulillah, we have the victory, much needed victory.
When Saeed hit you for that 6 over cow corner, were you a little bit worried, or you were confident you can get it done?
That was ball in slot. So I just talked to myself that ball was not good. So
And who would you like to dedicate this to?
So myself.
Well played today, Irfan, and continue the good performance.
So nice. Thank you.
Well, that's all from the Emirates D10 for tonight. We have a 4-day break. We will be back on Tuesday, 20th of May, for all the live action once more. Till then, take care, take a break, enjoy the summer, and we'll see you soon.